Joining us now, Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett, New York Post reporter John Levine. That's interesting, that latest development, that last question, but he outlined 17 million, and we're not even talking about Russia or China here.
Right. No, I mean, a month ago, I remember they reported 10 million into 20 LLCs. Now we're up to 17 million, and up to 35 and 40 from Russia. And yeah, exactly. So the question is, what was this money for? At the time, this has to be repeated, at the time this money was coming in, Hunter Biden was an active crack addict and alcoholic who provided no services to anyone. There was no reason for him to take this money in. The only thing that he had of value was access to his father.
Let's get your legal take, Gregg Jarrett.
Well, Americans, I think, should be fuming at what came out today. The whistleblowers laid out compelling evidence, serious crimes by Hunter Biden, culminating in a very important document, Exhibit 2, signed off by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Delaware to charge him with multiple felonies. But it didn't happen. It vanished because David Weiss, by his own admission in a meeting, confessed that he was stopped by Garland's DOJ and two other U.S. attorneys appointed by Joe Biden. And the whistleblowers watched as the political interference unfolded. The search warrants they wanted were scuttled. Hunter's lawyers tipped off. Investigators stopped from asking questions about the big guy's involvement in a bribery scheme. They were forbidden from even looking at the laptop, and their plan to talk to Hunter, that was aborted. And of course, as you saw, the statute of limitations allowed to lapse. Special counsel was rejected. And, Sean, roadblocks were set up at every turn. This is the definition of corruption by our own government, a cover-up.
Yeah. Let me go over, Jim Jordan put it really well today, John. He said 3 different positions, talking about the prosecutor Weiss, in 33 days. 3 different positions as it relates to...
They don't know where they're coming or
whether
going.
or not he could indict in California and D.C.
And these whistleblowers have, to me, unimpeachable credibility. They are longtime IRS guys. They worked on the Hunter Biden probe. The one that just came forward today, Mr. Ziegler, was the lead investigator for the IRS on Hunter Biden. He is a Democrat. Right. He has a lot to lose by coming forward, in the sense that who knows what his personal and professional prospects are.
4 more IRS whistleblowers that we know of, and many more may follow.
And it's a crime to lie in a federal whistleblower complaint. Yeah. So he would face very serious consequences if any of this testimony was untrue.
All right. 20 seconds, last answer. Gregg Jarrett, will Joe Biden be tied to this money? Because it seems more and more every day like that's going to happen.
I think he will, but he doesn't have to be in order to have committed crimes. It is a crime for a public official to confer a benefit on a foreign entity in exchange for money to himself or his family. He doesn't have to receive anything to have committed a whole host of crimes.
If you give Ukraine $1 billion, if they fire a prosecutor so your son can make money in a field he has no experience in, I think that might qualify.
It's a violation of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. It's a crime. It's a felony.
Gregg Jarrett, thank you. John, great to see you, man.
Thank you.